Hello everyone, welcome back. As I said before, I'm without a computer for the next few days, so I don't have an editing software, and I'm doing these next couple of videos from my camera phone. I'm redoing a video that I did a few months ago that I had to take away due to a copyright claim issue. Hardly any of you saw that video anyway, so I hope more of you will tune into this video. Today I'm redoing the discussion of the time I met Matt Damon. Matt Damon has given some great performances throughout his career, with his brief appearance in Chasing Amy. Of course, Saving Private Ryan was another big hit, definitely a major hit for Matt Damon. It's a big favorite for a lot of us, including myself. Dogma showed off his comedic talent. I love Dogma. He showed off his voice acting talent with Titan AE and Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron. Then after that, he showed off more comedic talent with Stuck on You. A lot of people don't like Stuck on You, but I really love that. It's funny and it has a nice heartwarming message at the end. Invictus definitely showed off his dramatic talent. And in the previous decade, Elysium was a big sci-fi movie that he made. A lot of people didn't get into Elysium, but I really liked it. In the 90s, he made one hit movie in particular that unfortunately I can't say the name of, because when I did this video before, I said the name of that video and I got a copyright claim on the video. Who do they think they are? They put a copyright claim on my video just because I said the name of a certain movie? Unbelievable. So, he made a movie in the 90s that shot him to stardom. You might know the name of that movie. I'm not going to say the name of that movie for this video. Anyway, it was San Diego Comic-Con 2012. It was the second day of the con. I was there. It was the day after I met Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, which I discussed in a previous video. And on this particular day at the con, there was the Sony panel in Hall H. It was going to showcase a couple of movies before presenting the Elysium panel. It would still be a year before Elysium would be released, so this was a very early promotion for the movie. A trailer wasn't even released to the public yet and wouldn't be released for a couple more months. So I got in line about 4 hours in advance. I waited for 3.5 hours in line. And I got in, and I got to see the panel that preceded the Elysium panel, or the Sony panel specifically. And the Sony panel started. I saw the previous movies panels that were being presented before the Elysium panel. And when the Elysium panel started, I made sure to get in line very quickly, that is, line for audience Q&A. The Elysium panel hardly had any time for audience Q&A. It was, I think they only let in 4 or 5 people ask questions, including myself, so I was lucky. Anyway, the Elysium panel started. Director Neil Blomkamp and actor Charlton Copley entered the stage. You remember, they both made Elysium, and before then they made the big hit District 9. Jodie Foster entered the stage, and then Matt Damon entered the stage. So they talked a lot about the movie. They showed a trailer for us. They showed a few clips. Or was it just the trailer? I think it was just the trailer, actually. Anyway, audience Q&A started. The first person in line asked a question similar to the one I had in mind. And then the next person asked a question to Jodie Foster. Then when it was my turn, before I even get to my turn, the person behind me was asking me, "What's your question going to be?" And I said, "I'm not going to tell you my question. Just figure out your own question, all right?" You know. So, it was my turn. I step up and I ask, my question is for Mr. Matt Damon. Before then I said, "Hello everybody," and Jodie Foster said, "Hi." So then I said, "My question is for Mr. Matt Damon. My question is, how would you compare your training for roles in dramas versus your roles in comedies and animation?" And Matt Damon said, "Well, it's all down to the trick. You see, I have to read the screenplay, I have to see what I have to do to prepare for the role. Do I have to shave my head for a role? Do I have to expand my muscles for a role? Do I have to put on a more funny persona? And I have to read further into the role and figure out what's best to fit the script and fit the filmmaking. And it's all about that trick that I do to become and perfect the role that I'm assigned to make sure the audience believes me." You know, and that was his answer. Unfortunately, I can't find the full Elysium panel anywhere on YouTube or the internet in general. So I don't think you can find his complete answer anywhere, unless somebody else has posted the full video since that year. I can only hope so. Anyway, I thanked him for the answer, I took my seat, and then the person behind me asked his question. He said, "Oh, my question's for Matt Damon. What is your roles like?" And the moderator said, "Can you be like a little more specific on your question?" And then the person said, "I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really have much of a question. I just wanted to talk to Matt Damon." Can't forget this movie, can we? So anyway, Matt Damon then said, "Oh, you see, I admired Trey Parker and Matt Stone because they're geniuses, and and I've always wanted to work with them. But I commend them for the way they made their jokes about me in that movie." Yeah. So that's that. When the panel ended, I overheard two women in the audience say, "Every question was for Matt Damon. What are your roles like?" And that kind of embarrassed me because that was basically the question I asked to Matt Damon. But I've grown to terms with it, and I'm kind of put it behind me. And I'm glad that Matt Damon could give me his distinctive answer as opposed to the answer he gave to that first person who asked him a question about acting. So that's the video. The next year I saw Elysium in theaters. I really enjoyed it. He's made some other hit movies since then. He's made some flops since then too. But I hope Matt Damon can still make some great movies in the future. And that's where I will close the video. What did you think? What's your favorite Matt Damon movie? What did you think of my story? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments section. Like and share if you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to me for more videos. Hit the bell if you want to be notified of uploads. I'm making more videos for you and bigger projects for you as we speak. Have a great week and a great life, and always love yourself for who you are. Matt Damon.